everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Birth by Sleep.
Posting it. Still post. Still post.
It'll go back to normal tomorrow.
For us, anyway.
Yeah, tomorrow for us.
It's been fucking forever since we recorded something.
Yeah, just so you know, the time period between recording this episode and the last episode for us was like...
Last year.
Yeah. The series is starting in 2016, but it was first recorded in 2015. So...
Hey, we're still nowhere near as bad as Brain Scratch, where they have have 2 years worth of recording.
True. Anyway, in case you're wondering why it took us this long, a combination of school and laziness. School for his part, laziness on my part in terms of editing, and laziness on both of our parts in terms of actually recording.
Hey, Hey, I tried multiple times to wake you up. You did not.
And then when I do wake up, you're so caught up in playing Xenoblade X that I don't want to stop you.
What? It took fucking forever to wake up. I decided...
Even when you were playing my file, you were still playing the damn thing. It's like, for fuck's sake, man.
Hey, it was doing it was affinity grinding. I don't think you wanted to be a wake up for that.
Point taken.
It's the boring part, and it's something I'm going to have to go back to do.
Wait, what if Master Zane is here?
Who goes there?
You weren't whisper. You should have just had the thought bubble say that for you, Tara, not just say it out loud.
Yeah.
By the way, I love the boss in this area.
Maybe you might have seen him.
Connor hates it.
It's just more annoying.
It's a gimmick that you just didn't like.
Yeah. By the way,
There's 2 bosses in this story that you hated. Well, you didn't have the best first experience with it, and I completely did them all in one try.
I have a task.
yeah. One of them was this guy.
If you succeed,
Well,
I
this
will
world guy.
ask the mirror where you might find this master.
And the mirror will know.
The microphone is picking up the.
What is the task?
Shit, you're right.
Turn it down.
Fuck. I hate that. I really do, because, like, I want to listen to this shit. I want to actually be able to listen to this shit, but we can't have it too high, otherwise the microphone will pick it up. That's annoying.
Her heart.
That should be fine. And I'm not going any lower because I prefer not to be in a room full of silence.
You're after the hearts of light too?
And yes, I know that is a complete oxymoron, but I don't care.
A room filled with silence.
Yes.
What did this maiden do to you?
That is no concern of yours.
That is the first red flag. Well, actually, the second red flag. The first red flag is her design.
Also, while this
Like
guy...
Tara, you're in 60s Disneyland. The villains are very obviously designed as villains.
Ah,
Who should
shit,
not
I
be
forgot my
falling for
PSP with Birth by Sleep at my house again, which means...
I don't care at this point. It really doesn't matter.
It was kind of fun when we did it live, and we had the list, and you were going, what the hell, their color's completely off.
Well, in my opinion, the only ones that really matter are the bosses.
And the only ones that really stick out are
Lead me closer to Master
mandrakes, fuck them, the elemental spices,
But what if I...
prize pods, and bosses.
I still find it weird that the Disney bosses are never included in any of the enemy compendiums.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm fairly certain the Organization 13 bosses are included in Rechain of Memories and 2, but that's only because of the fact that they count as nobodies.
Which
And-
is a form of Heartless. Darkness thing.
I was gonna say it's a darkness creature, not a heartless. You idiot.
I'm exploring because I didn't remember there was a sticker in here or not. That much I remember. Also, oh yeah, you wanted to see if I could attack her.
Fuck you, bitch.
Nope, I wanted to see her fly too.
God damn it.
I think I was thinking about hitting her with a strike raid. I think you're trying to talk me into doing it.
Come on, do it. There you go.
Damn it!
Ah.
Also, I'm glad I got through all. I did get all of I did get all of the stickers in Cinderella's world, right?
Fairly certain you did.
Because I actually did something you did not do and went backwards.
Well, that's because I just didn't think I could go backwards, to be honest. Because usually,
Well, I played some Metroid and some Metroidvania Castlevanias, so
well, usually when I think of a story that's divided up between multiple characters, but the level design is entirely the same, aside from where you are allowed to go, I would think that most of the areas are completely unique to each other.
oh, this is Diamond Dust.
And I like it a lot.
I personally love the electricity one because, you know, fuck you, lightning.
I still say that's the least useful one.
Well, that's because for Terra you get it so late in the game.
Well, even for Ventus and Aqua, I don't think it's all that useful.
Well, for Ventus, what you're doing, well, that's like, no, I'm doing Ventus. What the hell am I saying?
I was gonna say.
But, God damn it, me! Terra, stop being so distracted so easily. Also, these are mimics. Don't know if that's a real name, but die.
They may as well be called mimics.
I love saying "fuck you" with the strike raid.
Yeah. I do kind of wish that strike rate counted for the physical-oriented,
Well, stat.
style changes.
I think it does.
I've never seen it do it whenever I use strike rate. Which is odd, but whatever.
I think you're trying to talk to me about something. Okay.
So.
Oh well, we'll just take this time to go on about what we're going to be doing in between stories for Birth by Sleep.
Because even though the stories themselves aren't all that long, this game itself is, and we would prefer to take some breaks.
Exactly. So, between Terra and Ventus' story, we are going to be doing New Mario U, 2-player, because we need to hate each other.
Not we, because we is kind of boring.
Yeah, we have it. It's just, well,
I didn't know I had it for years on end, but we have it.
I felt like using my copy.
Well, you bought yours recently. I had no idea I had mine until 2 months ago.
No, it's like I bought. I bought mine.
I found that copy. I also found a physical copy of the Galaxy 1 soundtrack. So a lot of people are now jealous.
You gave it to me, so I'm the one that should be jealous about. Why am I looking at the D-Links?
I think you were just getting rid of news.
I thought that was it.
Maybe. I don't know why you do shit in this game, especially.
Oh, now I remember. I was going through the D-Links to see if anybody had fire on them, so that way I could activate these pots.
Oh.
Emlefs and happen to have some fire. Activated the pot. Go up.
Yeah, by the way, the first bout of post commentary we did in like December or something, when the original videos were recorded in November, I believe. So.
Yep.
And by the way, this isn't the only game we're doing that has post commentary on it right now, because fuck our microphone sometimes.
Ooh, D-Link level. And we'll lock this in. The first D-Link we had that leveled up.
We're not going to be using D-Links all that often, or at least I'm not, because I really don't give a shit about them.
And we got Flame Salvo, a new shot lock.
Which
Sucks.
Yeah, it's not all that useful. The best shot
And
lock...
it's Ventus's default one, which sucks for him.
The best shot locks are the ones where you just bash into them over and over and over again.
When you're Terra, that is.
Well, even when you're Ventus or Aqua. Well, actually...
Not Aqua. Aqua's best is the Ragnarok style.
Yeah. And she gets her own special type for that one.
Prison Rain. I think I was trying to see if there's anything I was missing.
You know, I'm very glad that we're doing Aqua's story last, just so that way I'm not rusty with her by the time we do the final story.
That's how I did it, because I knew for a fact that Aqua was going to be the last. Spoiler: Aqua's the only playable character in the final story.
Well, it's kind of like SA1, where the only playable character in the final story is Sonic, which they will never repeat, thankfully.
Yeah. And so uh-oh, it's gonna go boom!
And you keep dodging off the cliff.
Terra's jittery.
Terra's in a weird mood today.
Yeah, he is.
He just got out of the Cinderella world, and he's like, Where'd all the frou-frou go?
I mean, I went from the throne room to the dungeons. I don't think that was the throne room, but
Yeah, may as well have been.
fuck off. I love that.
Yeah, I'm just glad that the large bodies in pretty much every game after KH1 you can hit from the front and still do damage.
Yep.
Because that got aggravating in KH1.
Oh, you have no idea.
And I'm the one in charge of the Coliseum shit.
Yay!
Eh.
Thank fuck. Servers wasn't that bad.
You know, I think I just figured out the reason why we were so not keen on doing. I think I just now remember the reason why we stopped recording after this point. I can't remember exactly, but I'm fairly certain we get through Radiant Garden in this episode as well.
I think we did.
Because for some reason I remember ending off right before we go to Disney Town, and fuck Disney Town.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but there's very little actual level to at least Terra's Disney Town.
Terra is just you start there, you go to the mini game, and then you just leave. You have no real incentive to continue exploring unless you want to go after stickers and treasure chests.
And there's really only one treasure chest in that entire world that's actually useful, and for some reason.
Ah, fuck! I need air dash.
And for some reason, it's incredibly useful. You want to know what it is? High jump.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
No, wait. No, I don't think it's high jump.
Super glide.
Yeah, it's even worse. It's super glide. Although I think that might only be Ven.
It is only Ven, because Ven's the only one who can glide.
It might include other very useful abilities.
Okay.
For the other too.
Okay. I believe Ventus was the only one who could glide. Terra was the only one who can do a double air dash.
Yeah.
And Aqua's the only one who can double jump. Which is weird because in Dream Drop Distance, Riku, basically the main duo parallel to Terra, has the double jump instead of the double dash.
Well, Sora has the glide, and he may as well be Ven, so.
Well, that makes a lot of sense when you actually know the story.
Yeah. Although I kind of wish we got to play as Kairi, so that way we could see whether or not she's a good player parallel to Aqua.
Well, hope pure subs for 3.
Yeah. Granted, there's a lot of characters I hope we get to play as in 3.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee for one.
Who was my favorite organization member? Oh, just because he was so sarcastic.
Although I might just do what the characters do and call him Axel anyway.
And I was like, yeah, that was funny. I told you, okay, fine. I'm Axel now. Happy?
It's like, fine, fuck it.
Yay, Thundara! Wait, why did I say no?
I think you were getting a bit button happy.
Oh, and Blizzaga. No, you're happy about that.
Yes, I am.
Also, I'm going for the Soothing Crystals for HP boost, because I have Leaf Bracer now, so.
You don't, yeah, once you have Leaf Bracer, you don't need to use anything.
And Curaga! I didn't boost, fuck.
And semi-useful, but not really. So we have...
Strike Ray, Curaga, Thundara, Blizzaga, and Zero Gravira.
If there's one ability that I'm really hoping we get a bunch of on Aqua, to be specific, it's crap, I can't.
Now we're seeing the advent of Mage Terra.
Crap, I can't remember its name. I think it's like Magic Boost or something. It's the one that that's the one that shortens the reload time for magic abilities.
Magic Haste.
Magic Haste. Yeah, that's it. I really hope we get a bunch of those on Aqua because that will be useful.
Also, we probably mentioned this beforehand, but I'm going to mention it anyway. When you're melding commands, there's an off chance that your command will change. They will mutate among melding. If you ever played a Shin Megami Tensei and you have a fucked up fusion, there you go.
And you can actually get some really, really good shit by doing it. It's just incredibly fucking rare.
There was
for instance,
when Connor's first run through Offenses, I was here for that the entire time, most of it anyway.
When we were trying to fuse Thundaga, we instead got a lightning version.
of Sonic Shadow. And instead of doing various button commands, it's just smash the shit out of X.
And it hits them like a million fucking times. It's awesome.
Exactly.
And I'm really hoping we are able to get that for Terra in this run, because if we do, then we are immediately switching to it because it's just plain better.
Yeah. Not to mention it's lightning and it's blitzy. That's always good for me in my book.
Wasn't it called Lightning Blitz?
Lightning Ray.
Oh, Lightning Ray.
Lightning Blitz is a Digimon attack.
I was like, why does that sound familiar?
And I'm the Digimon fan, you're not. I'm still remembering that.
Well, I say that because I get the strange feeling you've mentioned it to me at some point.
I think I have. I still remember that picture you showed me, where it was just two pictures of one was just like a street brawl, and the other one was like this parliament discussion, and the top caption for the street brawl was like discussions on favorite Pokemon generations, and then the parliament discussion was discussion on favorite Digimon season. Oh yeah, fuck Snow White.
Yeah, Snow White is easily my least favorite classic Disney movie.
Princess,
Oh, hello.
in general.
Who are you?
Movie
Both.
in general, because Snow White gets on my nerves because of her fucking voice.
Her fucking voice, and she's really an idiot.
She's a complete and utter ditz, and she doesn't do jack.
Not to mention, we've mentioned this before, but there are just a lot of times where you can just smell the bullshit in these classic Disney loves.
Yeah, it's like
This is the biggest example of that.
yeah, it's like Cinderella at least had a potential conversation with the guy, maybe, sort of.
For 2 minutes. But
And,
and also
the entire point of Beauty and the Beast.
Snow White does not see the creatures that are just popping up everywhere. She just sees Terra pulls out a sword out of nowhere, flips the fuck out, and runs.
And Beauty and the Beast's entire point was building up the romance.
Which I liked. I really did love Beauty and the Beast when I was a kid. It's been fucking forever since I saw it, but then again, like I said, keyword kid. I watched a lot of Disney when I was a kid. And you watched the Science Channel, you
Nerd.
Yes.
It's like I knew I was a fucking nerd when I was younger.
Sticker!
You have messed up priorities, man. I would have gone for the violence.
I played Mad World up before this. I had the
Your
boy
counter is filled.
the voice was silenced for a while. I'll probably be back in a little bit.
You need to get a PS3 so you can play Rising.
Yeah. I told Connor this. I'm one traumatic event away from getting a split personality.
And you know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
I become like a messed up Two-Face or something.
Two-Face without the face.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's why I love Zero Gravity and fuck you with lightning.
And that's also the reason why I love Magnet. It tosses them up and pulls them all into one spot.
There went the chili pepper. It's spinning in place. That's kind of funny, actually. Air slide. There we go.
Woo. Hooray for air dashing.
And for some reason, Terra cannot go inside that forest.
Lost her.
I've tried. Terra, there's a goddamn path right there. Just take 2 steps in and go to the next area.
I think his priority was, well, I can fake it, so let's just go back and
You know,
do this.
it's like he said, well, she's gone, but that mirror's all I really need. So,
Then the Queen herself is kind of the least threatening classic Disney villain.
yeah, pretty much. She doesn't do shit except transform into an old lady and give her an apple.
And it's like, she's got decent alchemy skills, but in terms of physical...
See? I tried.
But in-
Terra!
But in terms of physical or magical strength, she's kind of weak. I could probably punch her and she'd faint.
She's of the I am mightier than thou just by existing.
No, you are not.
Oh, treasure chest.
God damn it, I can't resist these any longer.
Can you hand me one?
Yeah, by the way, Jeff brought over his signature family biscuits. And, well, I can't resist any longer.
They're delicacies to Connor.
Yeah. They're just really good biscuits, man. How often do you have biscuits and gravy with these things? Because these seem like really good biscuits and gravy biscuits.
I make the biscuits once a week. The gravy's like, my parents make the gravy like once every 2 months.
You know, I was halfway tempted to just put him in there. I was halfway tempted to tell you to put him into your hair. And I get the strange feeling that I just touched a cable.
I'm Moogle. Why'd I get sliding dash? Oh, right. Because I don't have the double dash yet, I was going to use the sliding dash to trick my way up to getting that sticker. That's the thing, when it's been so long since you recorded, you don't know your thought process. What you were thinking when you were doing this.
Yeah. Although I will say this, there is only one time where we will ever record grinding, and it happened last episode. And that's just because I wanted a certain reaction out of Jeff.
The Joker laugh.
I was gonna say, if you haven't watched it yet, then go do so.
What if that split personality ends up being like ends up being a Joker that's crazy but also calculating all at the same time?
Kind of what he is. Sort of.
Well, I'm talking about Joker crazy, but doesn't want just to get a react crazy, just crazy and a lot more deadly.
Well, from the trailers I've seen of Superman vs. Batman, they're kind of starting to turn Lex Luthor into that kind of person. Because not only was he the one to instigate the fight between Superman and Batman, well, sort of.
How?
According to the trailer. It's like he was talking to Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, and he just brought up the concept of Superman and Batman fighting, and that kind of egged them on. He didn't know that they were... I don't think he knew at the time that they were Superman and Batman, but he just brought up the idea, and it went on from there. That, and Lex Luthor invented Doomsday in that movie.
I forgot Doomsday was an artificial creation.
I don't... Wait, it was always an artificial creation? I
That's
thought it was just kind of some sort of weird space Doom monster.
No, I think that's what Darkseid is.
Well, all I know is that not only is...
Ah, damn it, I missed!
Not only is Doomsday in that movie, but Wonder Woman's also going to be in the movie.
Okay. I mean, I know
It's
in the
like, it's like, are you really sure we can call this Superman versus Batman anymore?
I think I just said fuck it at this point.
Why? What was with the fire switch? I didn't see what that used to be, so I was like, what?
It was the sliding dash. I tried to use the double dash thing to get the sticker. I missed. I said fuck it. I'm getting it later. Still satisfying.
Yeah, hooray for Thundara. Still not as satisfying as doing like 2,000 fucking damage with a single Thunder Spell in Final Fantasy 14. That is awesome feeling. You did that backwards.
I know. I was kicking. How'd I get Diamond Dust out of that? But then again, I don't really have any other elemental.
Yeah, if you had the Thunder one at that point, you would have gotten it, but you don't, so bleh.
See, I'm doing it in the right order this time. Maybe not. How am I not using Thundara? I want to hit something, goddammit.
And why are you not going back to kill the Flood that was still there?
I probably just now realized that. Or not.
I think you completely missed it outside of here. God damn, your biscuits are crumbly. They're good, but they're crumbly.
Suck it up.
Well, I'm more so bringing it up because I just fucking did laundry yesterday.
Oh, this is completely unrelated to Kingdom Hearts, but it is related to biscuits. Do you know, have you ever heard of there's this one comedian out there, he was actually making fun of, made a joke about, old religion, about that there was a god for practically everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, before we had Zeus, we had Jeff, the god of biscuits. And I did the appropriate thing. I laughed my ass off. He mentioned Megami Tensei makes jokes like that. I told you about that one-side quest in Strange Journey where you fight the god of toilets. Hey, HP boost.
You know, that just makes me wonder, what was your reaction to the first time you heard many of the Jeff comments that Brain Scratch makes? It's like, we know you out there, Jeff.
It's like, they know. Well, it's been forever since I heard them say that, so.
I forget which LP I heard it. I forget which playthrough I heard them do it first in, but the moment I heard it, I was like, oh fuck.
Although what made me laugh the hardest is about when they did fuck-ups like that was actually as Super Gaming Brothers, and they were doing Mario Wii. Elliot fucked up by calling Matt Jeff for some reason. And then,
wow.
and then when Matt was the only survivor left in the final fight with Bowser, John just went, "Go Jeff, go Jeff, go Jeff."
If that happens to us, I'm just gonna go. Go Matt, go Matt, go Matt. Just to go full circle with that shit. Granted, you are gonna be troll tailed the entire time. So
Exactly.
So it fits. Well, fuck.
I kind of wondered, does this mirror talk with Gruntilda a lot?
I don't know.
Chuck a potion at the mirror, and that does everything.
This is the reason why I say she has good alchemic abilities, because her potions are strong enough to be able to do this shit. Make a boss fight out of the fucking mirror.
I thought this was really original, and I liked it for it.
It's original, but that doesn't mean I like it.
I like it. I had fun in this boss fight.
It's mostly because of...
Then this theme on the song, Vim and Vigor.
It's mostly because of one attack.
Is it the endless hallway attack?
Yeah, it's the endless hallway, because I can never find the one that's supposed to be different.
It's smiling.
Well, even then, I never find the one that's smiling. It's like, for Pete's sake, just show up already.
It's relatively close to where you are. You probably went in the opposite direction of it then. Oh, hey, oh, it does this weird...
I always go...
Oh, here it is.
This attack.
Here it is.
I always go forward.
Oh, I think I just saw it. There it is.
And you passed it.
I just passed it. Well, then again, I never really realized that you were supposed to attack the smiling one. I usually, because when I played this,
You just dodged.
there it is, again, and I fucking missed it.
By the way, this arena is endless. You never run into an invisible wall.
It does look nice though.
And you never fall off either, at the very least.
I still love this theme.
That's actually a question. Can you fall off the arena for Terra's final boss? I'm not gonna spoil who it is, but...
No, you cannot. I tried.
Okay.
Well, I got knocked that far. I got bounced off. I bounced off by an invisible wall.
Yeah, by the way, this game will kick your ass if you're not prepared.
Oh, definitely.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually the hardest Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh man, that true final boss.
Well,
That kicked my ass so hard.
well, that's also because you're not used to Aqua.
Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, but I'm just saying the fact that I died so many times and I had a completely magic-based Aqua. This was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, he was so low, I thought I could finish him off like that, but nope. I ended up...
I would, personally, just going back
Yeah, I sniped him.
just going back to the topic of difficulty, I would personally say that this, KH1, and Dream Drop Distance are the hardest KH games.
Well, Dream Drop Distance...
Legitimately hard games.
I know.
I'm not counting days because that's just bull.
Okay, yeah, I'm understanding that. I'm just thinking, Dream Drop Distance for those... For that Ansem fighting... The Ansem fight? Cloaked Nightmare and the Young Xehanort fight and the Young... Oops. Bleep that, please.
How did you
And,
Well, he shows up throughout the entire game. You know you're gonna fight him at some point. It's just a matter of when.
I know that, and I'm just saying, leave that for this, because, you know, that we already established that you know who's a bad guy.
Yeah. Well, technically, we see Mr. Bleak Man in the very beginning of this game.
As a very evil asshole.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You've been a big help, even though you tried to kill me. Terra's too forgiving for his own good at times.
Speaking of Mr. Bleak Man, I really have to wonder where he's from, because the trailers for KH3 show a really young him playing chess with a young Master Ericus in the Land of Departure. but the beginning of this game makes it seem as though he's from Destiny Islands. So,
Even in Dream Drop Distance shows makes it sound like he's from Destiny Islands.
so you really gotta wonder where the fucker's from.
Maybe it's time I
Even
went
it's
and
like
spoke
a
with
bunch of
you
it
soon.
shows that I don't think he loves Destiny Islands so much just to be a dick to Sora. I think he really is from Destiny Islands.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Treasure Trove, and I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I don't really like it either. Man, I wish I could check the time without completely fucking up the playback recording thing. So, I really hope we get to. Oh, that's right. We were about to go into Radiant Garden.
Mm-hmm.
We did this first.
Because it was just cutscene.
Yeah. Well, mostly cutscene. There's a tiny bit of gameplay, but not much.
Just walk up the staircase. By the way, who else besides me had a small little fangasm when they saw that there was a Fantasia world in Dream Drop Distance?
Not me, because I never gave a shit about the Fantasia.
Fuck you!
I just never saw it when I was younger, and I don't care enough to see it now.
You know, it's like when I was a little kid, like preschool young.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey.
The first Disney-esque thing we've seen in this game that's gonna stay throughout the series.
Okay, but as I was saying, when I was really preschool young, one of the movies that
That is the most unreliable teleportation I've ever seen.
yeah.
It's even more.
Stop interrupting me, goddammit!
Well, hurry up with your stories.
Yeah, I was almost done, and then you decided to fuck things up. That's what I was saying. When the people in charge at the preschool, when like there was barely anybody left, and it was those few days where my parents had to work late. They showed us movies, and one of the movies was Fantasia. Fucking loved that. It was pure music and visuals, and I just loved it. And apparently some companies love it so much, the video game companies love that movie so much, they decided to replicate it with good visuals, audio, and nothing else.
And now story time with Jeff is over.
Exactly. Can you like do like a little editing? It's like, now the Insane Duo presents story time with Jeff.
Well, not right then, because you just ruined it, but whatever.
I know. It's like SGP's now. We've been doing Matthew Medeli's fun with 3D. That Killer Croc section in Arkham Asylum really funny.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't really want to do it for when we eventually get to Arkham Asylum because
I'm not gonna look up a bad fanfic on purpose.
I was gonna say we don't go out of our way to read shit. It's like whenever I see a story with bad grammar, I'm like, no, because I can't read that shit. I have to wonder how much of that fanfic was even spelled correctly, let alone proper grammar and shit.
Yeah. If you ask me, the worst fanfic I've ever seen was a Pokemon one. It had a summary that caught your attention, but then when you actually opened it, when you actually clicked it, opened the link to it, every chapter was just it looked like somebody just pushed one key on their keyboard and just went down a line.
Then something tells me it was a joke.
Yeah, clearly. But still, I've seen bad fanfics I've seen pretty bad fanfics, and even then they're more reliable than that thing. You should have seen the hate-filled reviews. That were kind of funny.
Yes, Ericus
It's like nobody got the joke apparently.
expecting you.
That's probably what the author was thinking anyway.
Unverse.
It's like if you make a really well thought out summary and then the actual chapters are just like, then you know it's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you are kind of pissed. That's like, why didn't you actually use this?
It's like, yeah, this has a lot of potential, and yeah, go and fuck it up.
What was the summary anyway?
Can't remember, something about an epic battle with the Owen Legendaries, and I don't fucking remember.
Aren't you reading an Ed, Edd and Eddy and Pokemon crossover fanfic right now?
That is hilarious.
For some reason, Ed has the best team.
Double D was pretty good.
Sort of. Eddie easily has the worst. Isn't Eddie the one with the Dunsparce?
Yes, it was his first catch ever. That's the one reason why he keeps it.
I'm not sure I even understand what's wrong.
He used it to beat Ed's Charizard when it was going through his rebellious phase.
And now I've learned
Well, that's probably the reason why I now listen to it. It's like, I was humbled by a Dunsparce. I should probably listen to him now.
Exactly.
Perhaps you should have
And also Ed's corrupted his chestnut.
Oh,
consider them one and the same.
And chestnut's my favorite. Kyle started from I don't care at all. I was too busy laughing at just how badly it makes things up.
in the next episode of the Pokemon anime in Japan is about Chestnut. So that's topical, sort of.
Yes, sir.
Also, we completely ignored the fact that there was an old man with a beard right there.
With really weird eyes.
They see into your soul.
Is Yensid a part of any official Disney thing outside of Kingdom Hearts?
Fantasia.
That's it?
Yeah.
Does he even speak?
No.
So they just kind of winged it with his voice and they got something good.
Yeah.
If they ever do make Cage games beyond 3, do you think Sora will be the main protagonist, or do you hope someone else will be?
Well, I just hope that Kingdom Hearts doesn't fall into the Pokemon rut, whereas, well, anime for the anime anyway. Whereas, you know, same main character over and over and over. You just wanted to get to die.
Sora's at least gotten some kind of character arc compared.
Well,
to
at least Sora actually went through a goddamn growth spurt.
that too. It's like Sora actually ages.
I'm
So eventually, when we get to the 86th Kingdom Hearts game, Sora will be an old fuck.
I can kick your ass!
He'll be like Yoda.
Exactly. And then die the same way.